Good afternoon and welcome to Cookies Allotment Devon. I'm just going to show you a couple of videos today. I'm going to do a couple of videos. One, I'm doing sweet corn and potatoes, so I'll show you how I'm going to plant my sweet corn, get it started, and how I do my potatoes in buckets. And I'm also going to do a March tour, so I'll take you to the greenhouse now. Right, welcome to the greenhouse then. The variety of sweet corn today that I'm going to be sowing is Sundance. It's an F1 variety. I'll just read what it says on the packet. It says, a splendid variety which grows well and produces an excellent crop of large, sweetly favoured cobs. Now it says sow in pots in a greenhouse from April to early May. That's more of a sort of generalisation, I think, really. I normally start my sweet corn in March. Down here in the southwest it's a lot warmer. So I think they put that on really to sort of cover themselves. I think if you're up in the north and parts of England, then obviously mid-April to early May is a good time to sow, but like I said, down here in the southwest, mid-March to the end of March is fine for me. So I'll just show you now quickly how I pot one up. Okay guys, the seed compost I'm using here and what I generally use is either John Innes number 1 or John Innes number 2. This is a bit of a mix between John Innes number 1 and 2, and there's a bit of remnants of a grow bag as well that's in the bottom there from when I was planting up some other stuff earlier today. I've also mixed in there some vermiculite, mainly because I had it in the greenhouse, but I've noticed on YouTube a lot of people use it to assist with drainage. So all I'm going to do is just fill a pot, give it a nice tap so it looks nice and neat. Sweet corn about 2 centimetres down, so into the hole there, drop him in, bit of soil on top, give him a bit of tap, and then I'll give that a bit of water when I've finished them all, which I'm going to do, and then I'll show you at the end. I'm going to be doing about 48 of these, which will be all planted in a block. You plant sweet corn in a block to help with pollination. I've got to stop doing that. Pollination. And I do normally get quite a good crop of sweet corn. It just depends if I'm too late to cover it, because literally it can be there one day, and if the squirrels get to it, it's gone the next. So there's 1, 2, there's the first 10, and I'll do the rest and then I'll show you at the end. Back guys, that's all the sweet corn planted, so I'm just going to give them a good soak in now to help them on the way. Quick note about water and greenhouses. I find that it's better to start seedlings off with tap water. There's less bacteria, and then after that I normally use whatever I can recycled from the rain in my water pots. So give them a good soak in, and that's enough water for them. And that's it, so I'll show you some more later on. It's right, sweet corn's done in the greenhouse, so we're now outside and I'm going to show you how I do my potatoes in the buckets. The variety I'm doing for my main crop, or one of my main crops, the other one I'm going to do is King Edward. This variety is Purple Majestic, and they've been chitting for quite a while now in the kitchen window, much to the annoyance of the missus. So if you look at the potato, there's quite a few chits. What I'm going to do is the one at the bottom there, I'm just going to knock him off. Okay, just knock that one out so that the chits are all at the top and facing upwards. And I'll now show you how I plant up my buckets. Okay, right, so first things first, I've got a little bit of soil, compost. These are grow bags that B&Q had on offer for £2 a bag. Put a little bit of soil in the bottom, good dose of fish blood and bone, and then just give it a good mix up. Okay, give it a good mix up so no big lumps. Okay, and then what I do then is I get 2 potatoes. So there's the one that I showed you with the chits on, there's 1. And there's a few more chits on there, I'm just going to knock them off. Okay, so they're at the top. So that's the 2 potatoes, okay? And then what I'll do now is I'll put some more soil on the top. Okay, a bit more fish blood and bone. Give that a bit of a tickle, get the big lumps out. Okay, then what I'm going to do is sit 2 more potatoes so we're getting the full use out of the bucket. Now I've planted 2 that way, so the 2 that are slightly higher I'm going to plant that way. Okay, and then I'm going to put the last bit of soil on the top. Careful when you're doing that not to knock the chits off. I mean, you put all that effort into chitting them, you don't then want to knock the chits off. Okay, so that's that, and then what I'll do is I'll probably leave them to all grow up to the top of the bucket, and then I'll probably earth them up the once, and then that'll be fine, and then we'll do a potato reveal later in the growing season. Thanks for watching.